Hey Bears fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. Colston Loveland, the rising star tight end of the Chicago Bears, has been quietly stirring the rumor mills ever since the 2025 season began. There's been a constant buzz among analysts, fans, and insiders that Loveland, fresh from an illustrious college career at Michigan, where he captured a national championship in 2023 and earned All-American honors in 2024, might be preparing to step away from the Bears at the end of this year. Sources close to the team hint at subtle tensions surrounding contract negotiations, playing time expectations, and the team's long-term strategy. While Loveland has been the backbone of the Bears' tight end core, consistently making critical plays in high-pressure situations, there's a feeling that he might be seeking new opportunities that align more closely with his personal ambitions. The speculation isn't merely fueled by financial considerations. Insiders suggest that Loveland's desire to compete for a championship, potentially in a team with a more stable offensive line or a dynamic quarterback, is playing a role. Fans have noticed his quiet demeanor during interviews, and social media chatter suggests that some of his former Michigan teammates have already hinted at possible reunions elsewhere. Coaches, meanwhile, are reportedly preparing contingency plans, evaluating potential replacements, and gauging whether the Bears' current draft strategy might finally fill a void that Loveland's departure would create. The buzz around Colston Loveland has grown louder with each passing game of the 2025 season, and whispers of his eventual exit from Chicago are becoming almost impossible to ignore. Analysts have pointed out that while Loveland has been a consistent performer, the Bears' overall performance this year has been unpredictable, leaving many to wonder if a shift in environment could elevate him to the next level. Inside sources suggest that team meetings have occasionally centered on Loveland's future, with subtle hints that management is trying to balance keeping him motivated while also preparing for a potential offseason shakeup. Fans have been dissecting every post-game press conference, noticing slight nuances in his language, subtle emphasis on teamwork, and occasional hints of dissatisfaction with offensive strategies. The tight end's agent has been unusually quiet, fueling further speculation that negotiations or discussions with other franchises could be quietly underway. Even former Bears players, when speaking to the media, have dropped vague remarks about how top talents like Loveland often outgrow a single-team environment, particularly when championship opportunities are at stake. Betting circles and sports forums are abuzz with theoretical scenarios of where Loveland might land next, and whether a trade or free agency move could reshape the league's dynamics. Amidst all this, Loveland himself continues to perform with professional focus. Yet the undercurrent of change is undeniable, and everyone in the football world seems to be holding their breath for official confirmation. Rumors around Colston Loveland's potential departure have created a strange dichotomy for Bears fans, torn between pride in his achievements and anxiety over losing one of their most promising players. Discussions in sports podcasts have become almost obsessive, with hosts speculating not only about the timing of his exit, but also the motivations driving it, ranging from championship ambitions to personal development and financial considerations. Some insiders hint that Loveland has been quietly meeting with mentors and former coaches to evaluate his career trajectory, while others point to subtle signs during practices and team meetings that suggest he may already be mentally preparing for a fresh start elsewhere. Analysts break down every pass, every route, every interaction he has on and off the field, searching for clues to confirm or debunk the rumors, often dissecting his body language for hidden messages. Meanwhile, social media platforms are flooded with fan theories, memes, and debates, reflecting the intensity of attention that Loveland's potential move has generated. Even teammates, though careful not to leak information, are reportedly aware of the speculation, and some have been seen engaging in conversations that hint at preparing for life without him. Front office staff remain publicly silent, yet sources indicate that internal discussions have been frequent, focusing on drafting strategies, salary cap implications, and contingency plans. As the 2025 season marches forward, the rumor mill only intensifies, blending fact and conjecture into a swirling narrative that has captivated football communities far beyond Chicago. Colston Loveland's rumored exit from the Bears is shaping up to be one of the most talked-about storylines of the NFL's 2025 season, and the speculation has not only captured media attention, but also sparked heated debates among fans nationwide. Analysts note that while Loveland's statistics remain impressive, his growing role as a leader in the locker room has placed him at the center of strategic discussions, making his potential departure more impactful than a simple roster change. Coaches are reportedly evaluating how to maintain team morale and performance if he leaves, while considering whether to promote younger tight ends or seek acquisitions through trades. Some insiders suggest that Loveland's decisions are influenced not just by football, but also by broader personal considerations, such as lifestyle, proximity to family, or long-term career goals beyond the field. Conversations between front office personnel and Loveland's agent are reportedly delicate, balancing the player's desires with team objectives. Fans continue to dissect every interview, every tweet, every sideline expression, looking for hints of intent or frustration. Meanwhile, sports writers speculate on which franchises will be the most logical landing spots, weighing factors such as quarterback quality, offensive schemes, and championship potential. Even former Michigan teammates have been subtly referenced in discussions, implying that Loveland's next step could involve reunions or connections from his college years. All of this contributes to a swirling narrative where truth and rumor intermingle, keeping everyone on edge as the season unfolds, with a potential departure looming like an impending storm over Chicago's football horizon. The narrative surrounding Colston Loveland and his potential departure is complicated by the timing of his contract and the Bears' current season trajectory, which has been unpredictable at best. Insiders note that Loveland's contract negotiations are likely a mix of personal ambition, market evaluation, and strategic positioning, with both player and team weighing options carefully. The speculation has intensified because the Bears, despite moments of brilliance, have struggled to demonstrate consistent offensive success, creating a perception that Loveland might seek an environment where his talent can have maximum impact. Sources suggest that meetings between Loveland, his agent, and league insiders are happening behind the scenes, hinting at discussions about potential trades or free agent moves once the season concludes. Fans have noticed subtle cues in post-game interviews, social media activity, and on-field behavior that fuel the narrative, while analysts have debated the implications of his exit on draft strategy, salary caps, and team culture. In addition, there's a broader conversation about Loveland's legacy. Will he be remembered as a Bears icon, or as a player who left in search of championship glory elsewhere? These discussions dominate fan forums, sports talk shows, and Twitter feeds alike. Coaches and front office staff are reportedly reviewing every possible scenario to minimize disruption while maximizing potential gains. As 2025 unfolds, the rumors have taken on a life of their own, blending professional analysis with speculative storytelling, creating a rich tapestry of intrigue and anticipation surrounding Loveland's future. Whispers about Colston Loveland's future extend beyond team dynamics and contract considerations, reaching into the broader realm of NFL market strategy and franchise positioning. Analysts point out that Loveland, given his collegiate pedigree and rapid professional development, is a commodity whose next move could ripple through the league, affecting draft picks, trades, and team priorities across multiple franchises. Some rumors suggest that teams with strong quarterback lineups and ambitious championship goals have quietly approached his representatives, gauging interest for potential offseason negotiations. Fans have latched onto these stories, generating speculative rankings and mock trade scenarios that dominate online sports communities. Meanwhile, Bears insiders reportedly meet regularly to assess the potential impact of losing Loveland, considering everything from locker room leadership to offensive coordination and fan engagement metrics. Even casual viewers have begun paying closer attention, aware that a single player's decision could influence the trajectory of not only the Bears, but several other teams. Social media chatter amplifies each rumor, blending confirmed reports with conjecture and generating waves of discussion that often pressure both player and organization to respond. In this climate, every game, every press conference, and every public appearance by Loveland becomes a potential headline, feeding into a growing narrative of uncertainty and anticipation. The tension is palpable, and fans, analysts, and insiders alike are bracing for the moment when the speculation either solidifies into reality or dissolves into another chapter of NFL storytelling. As the 2025 season progresses, the speculation around Colston Loveland's potential exit has begun influencing not just fan perception, but strategic decisions within the Bears organization. Coaches are reportedly adjusting offensive plays to accommodate both the possibility of his departure and his ongoing contributions, while scouting departments have ramped up efforts to identify potential replacements or complementary players for the tight end position. Internal discussions reportedly consider not only athletic capability, but also leadership qualities and adaptability, ensuring that the next generation of Bears talent can maintain continuity. Sports media continues to dissect every nuance, examining Loveland's on-field performance for signs of motivation or disengagement, while his interactions with teammates are scrutinized for potential clues about his mental state. Social platforms are awash with speculation, theories, and debates, creating a feedback loop where public interest may indirectly influence decisions behind closed doors. Meanwhile, Loveland himself remains outwardly focused on performance, yet subtle patterns in body language, communication, and engagement hint at the underlying tension. Rumors about potential suitors and off-season strategies continue to circulate, feeding into a complex narrative that blends personal ambition, professional strategy, and public fascination. Ultimately, the story of Colston Loveland's 2025 season is not just about football performance, but high-stakes drama involving legacy, loyalty, and the business of the NFL, leaving everyone watching closely to see how it unfolds. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Rumors about Colston Loveland's next move have also prompted speculation about the Chicago Bears' contingency plans, with insiders noting that the organization is exploring multiple avenues to replace his production without compromising team identity. Analysts report that front office discussions include scouting potential draft picks, evaluating trade options, and nurturing emerging tight end talent within the organization. Fans, meanwhile, are engaging in spirited debates online, projecting offensive schemes and imagining how different acquisitions could impact team dynamics. Some rumors suggest that rival teams have quietly approached Loveland's representation, presenting tailored offers emphasizing both playing time and championship opportunities. The media landscape has amplified every development, blending insider reporting with conjecture to create a narrative that feels almost cinematic in scope. Within the Bears' locker room, subtle cues indicate awareness of the ongoing speculation, yet players and coaches remain committed to performance, balancing professionalism with the reality of potential change. Every interview, tweet, and highlight is dissected by fans and commentators alike, as even minor gestures are interpreted as signs of intention. Meanwhile, Loveland continues to maintain a professional demeanor, executing assignments with precision while navigating the swirling currents of rumor, expectation, and personal ambition. As the season progresses, each game, each practice, and each press interaction contributes to the ongoing saga of uncertainty and anticipation surrounding his potential exit from Chicago. The intrigue surrounding Colston Loveland extends to his potential impact on other franchises, with sources suggesting that teams with ambitious playoff aspirations view him as a transformative addition capable of elevating offensive efficiency and locker room leadership simultaneously. Analysts emphasize that his blend of collegiate championship experience, professional consistency, and versatility makes him one of the most coveted tight ends in recent memory. Rumors indicate that multiple organizations are quietly strategizing ways to integrate Loveland into their systems, balancing competitive need with financial considerations and long-term planning. Fans, naturally, have latched onto every piece of information, engaging in hypothetical trade scenarios, mock draft adjustments, and social media debates that generate intense online engagement. Even casual observers are aware that a single player's movement can alter league dynamics, affecting everything from offensive schemes to postseason prospects. Within Chicago, staff reportedly examined potential roster adjustments, salary cap implications, and draft opportunities, preparing to pivot seamlessly should Loveland choose to leave. Analysts also highlight the psychological component, noting that such high-profile rumors can influence both team morale and individual player performance. Amid this swirling speculation, Loveland remains focused on execution, yet the narrative surrounding his future has become almost as compelling as the plays he makes on the field, blending anticipation, strategy, and storytelling in a manner that captures the attention of fans, media, and insiders alike. As the 2025 season draws toward its conclusion, speculation about Colston Loveland's exit from the Bears has intensified, with insiders hinting at potential suitor teams across both conferences actively evaluating opportunities to acquire his services. Analysts emphasize that Loveland's skill set, his ability to stretch the field, block efficiently, and consistently make clutch plays, makes him a transformative figure for any offense. Rumors suggest that elite quarterback teams are particularly interested, viewing him as both a strategic asset and a mentor for younger players, capable of influencing game outcomes while contributing to broader team culture. Social media platforms are flooded with fan speculation, debates, and analyses, generating an echo chamber of rumor and anticipation that places additional scrutiny on every appearance and action by Loveland. Within the Bears organization, management reportedly runs multiple scenario analyses, weighing draft, trade, and development strategies, while also considering the potential impact on fan engagement and revenue streams. Analysts dissect each of his plays, noting subtle shifts in performance or focus, while former Michigan teammates are mentioned in speculative narratives about potential reunions. This combination of rumor, strategic planning, and fan engagement has created a high-stakes narrative around Loveland, making his future one of the most closely watched storylines in the NFL, with the potential to influence both team and league trajectories dramatically. Finally, as the NFL season approaches its final stretch, the narrative surrounding Colston Loveland has become one of the most compelling sagas of 2025, blending rumor, strategy, and anticipation into a storyline that grips fans, analysts, and league insiders alike. Sources indicate that while negotiations and evaluations are ongoing, the combination of Loveland's athletic skill, professional reputation, and championship experience makes him a highly sought-after figure, capable of altering team trajectories with his decision. Fans continue to speculate endlessly about potential landing spots, analyzing offensive schemes, quarterback compatibility, and championship viability, while sports media scrutinizes every interaction, social media post, and game performance for hidden meaning. Inside the Bears organization, contingency planning, draft considerations, and talent development discussions occur daily, reflecting the seriousness with which Loveland's potential departure is treated. Analysts emphasize that his next move will not only influence his personal legacy, but also impact league dynamics, playoff races, and team strategies across multiple franchises. Even casual viewers are drawn into the narrative, aware that a single player's decision can ripple throughout the NFL, creating high-stakes drama and uncertainty. Amid all this, Loveland continues to perform with consistency and focus, navigating the complex intersection of professional responsibility, personal ambition, and public scrutiny. The saga surrounding his potential exit has thus become a story that transcends typical sports reporting, blending performance, speculation, and cultural fascination into a narrative that keeps the football world watching, analyzing, and debating with bated breath. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.